I'm going to look at two questions where we're having to find out the rule for the equation. So finding missing values in an equation. I've got two scenarios here, one with a rectangular hyperbola and one with a circle. So in the first one, we've been given the general form of y is equal to a over x minus h plus k. We've been told it has a vertical asymptote of x equals 2. So that means where we've got our h there, we're going to put a 2. And we have a horizontal asymptote of y equals negative 4. So we're going to have a minus 4 there. That gives us the start of the equation. So we've got a over x minus 2. And we've got, instead of plus, we've got minus 4 there. We've then been given this piece of information here of 0, 4 that helps us to solve for the a value. So we now know that 4 is equal to a over 0 take 2, take away 4. Now if we've got 0 take away 2, that's just going to be negative 2 take 4 is equal to 4. So if we add 4 to both sides, we get 8 is equal to a over negative 2. When we multiply by negative 2, we get a is equal to negative 16. We can then pop that back into our original equation and write that we have negative 16 over, and then we have the x minus 2, and we've got take away 4 for the final piece of our equation. The next one I've got is the equation of a circle. Now I know that the centre is at negative 2, 3, and it passes through negative 3, 3. So I know my general form of a circle is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals my radius squared. So I've got my h and k, so I've got x, and that will be plus 2, and then I'll have my y take 3 is equal to r squared. Now we could go and expand that, like sub in the x and y to solve for r. However, we can think this through, and if we've got the same y coordinate as our centre, then that part should also be on our, if I draw a little diagram, if our circle is at negative 2, 3, and we know that it passes through negative 3, 3, then that must be on our radius. So the distance between those two is going to give us our radius. So negative 2, negative 3 is 1, so that means my radius is 1. If we didn't have a situation like that, then we would have to solve for the radius by expanding this out and subbing in the x and y values of that point that it passes through. Because we've got a nice easy one, we can just say that that is equal to 1, because our radius is 1, so 1 squared is 1.